watching the Open today. Kind of inspired me to get out and play. No practice swings, we don't do that. Okay, maybe we'll do one. Par 5 from the Blues at Western Skies. $38. Go around in the cart. See what we can do. Well, luckily we have a breakfast ball, because that is most likely out of bounds. Alright, we're just going to pick up. Alright, by some miracle, my drive made it out into this crap shot. I think I've got like 300. Yeah, I've got 270 to the hole here. I'm just gonna try to put it out into the fairway. Nice soft sand actually, not the worst. I did not. That's how today's gonna go. So now we're sitting we're sitting 165 out, third shot, pins in the front. Nice little easy 9-iron might be a good play here. If that cuts a little bit, will be real good. I'm practically blind, so can never see where these balls land, but maybe good, maybe shit. Alright, there's a ball mark. Not too bad of a shot there. We're gonna Texas wedge this up there since I only got about 4 feet of pretty flat fairway to work with. It's gonna be left to right. This would be the most unconventional birdie of all time, but let's just think about a par for a second here. I mean, heck of a line. We'll tap in par with the boy. Let's go. Alright, second hole, 179 to the pin. Got an 8-iron. Gonna go soft, smooth swing. So I've done that before a couple times in my life. That was really bad. That was not much better. But we're not gonna dick around. See what we can do here. Let's have a career day. That's not gonna do it. Left of the green, probably next to that big tree. This is gonna be a tough up and down. But we're gonna give it a go. Got my pitching wedge. Just gonna kind of give it a slap over there. Maybe hit that top of that hill. Living on a prayer right now. My streak of pars could end abruptly. Don't mind that I just hit the ball. I just didn't like that rock. Alright, just a little tappy. Oh, got a flan saw. Well, we're on hole 3 now. This is going to come as a shock to everyone, but I actually don't know what I'm doing with this videotaping crap. And my phone overheated, my stand battery is running out. It's all fun. But I'm going to grab my driver. Should be a really fun round trying to keep my phone from overheating and battery not dying and setting up these shots. And I think I got another single behind me, so now I've got judgment coming. Might be my last hole to like feel confident, not so nervous. Alright. Wide open fairway. I found some trees instead though, because that is how we do it. Alright, so great news. I hit into the people in front of me like an asshole. I didn't think it was carrying as far as it did. But I've got 220 to the hole. Another par 5. Up on this dirt patch. I'm going to try the 6 iron just because I've been hitting it better than my 5 iron lately. So, see how this goes. I'm going to say that for like the freaking top. Yeah, it's short, but not bad. We'll take that all day. Alright, I think I forgot to mention that on hole 2, I had the tee shot that kind of went out onto the dirt. I hit one, landed on the green, but it was on the far side. And then I hit a putt that I read a break that wasn't there, but it was good speed, so I was only about 2 feet away. Tapped in for bogey. Third hole, decent drive, went right. Second shot, 10 yards short of the green. Did a little bump and run to the hole, went past it by about 10, 12 feet. It was like a 40-yard shot. And then had the line on the putt, but put it like 6 inches short and tapped in for par. So now we are hole 4, par 3. It's like 100 and more than this. I'm at the wrong tee box right now. Alright. So, hole 3, it's 200. This is a tough hole. It's over water. And I am not doing a good job at videoing this stuff. First of all, I got freaked out because there was a guy behind me on 3, and I was kind of dicking around with the stick that holds my phone, and felt like a loser, so I stopped and I just hit it right away. Anyway, we'll see if we can get it back together on hole 4 here. Alright, so it turns out there's a mode that got changed. That's the reason I wasn't able to get it to work on the last hole. We got 200 out. Flags at the front of the green. Never a good hole for me. Let's see if we can angle that a little bit better. Got a 7 iron. Which is great, because if I go short, that's just right in the drink. We've got swing, but we'll see what happens. I feel like this is going to go left, but we'll see what happens. No, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, again, I'm blind. I can't tell where these end up. But it was cutting back towards the hole, so we'll see. I need LASIK, guys. It's so not satisfying to walk up to your ball and be like, oh, that was actually a pretty good shot. You know, but I didn't get to see it roll towards the hole or anything. But leaving myself a decent option for birdie here, which would be nice. Recover that stroke that I lost. Disappointment. Alright, phone's overheating like crazy, so I missed that entire hole. It's a par 4. Drive went left, just barely hung on because a tree hit it from going out of bounds. Hit an 8-iron, and the thing was going right towards the like left side of the green. Never could find it. There's like too many leaves that are the same color as my golf ball out here. I just no idea where it went. So I took a drop about where I thought it was going to go. Chipped it, almost flew it in. Goes deep by a, I almost got hit with the golf ball. It went deep by about 10 feet and then missed it right. So I think that was a bogey. 3, 4, 5, yeah. So a bogey on that hole with no footage to show. So, well. Quick update, the guy behind me that almost hit me with his ball just pretended like that wasn't his ball and walked the other direction. Oh, there's a cart girl up ahead. Maybe I'm missing my mojo juice right now. Alright, the phone is halfway done overheating. Got a little charge on it. We're going to try to get at least a couple of shots in here. Last hole, drove it pin high because it was skipping across dirt. Chipped it to about 6 feet. Putt was just rimmed off the right side at a little tap in par. So we got a par 3, pins at the front, 145. I'm gonna do a nice little easy 9-iron. See what happens. Well, not bad, just off the green. I'm just gonna set it up right here. I'm just about 2 feet off the green. Yikes. I thought that was in. Not very good not to have a birdie at this point at Western Skies. No offense, Western Skies. Alright, just finished up the front 9. It's probably the best front 9 I've ever played here. But a lot of missed opportunities, especially this last hole. Playing from the blues, so it was 435 out according to the scorecard. And I was 45 yards to the middle of the green. Put a nice little lazy lob wedge to about 10 feet from the hole. and again, just skirting the side of the hole. Missed, I think three birdies that way today. Could have been a really good round. All right, we're on hole 13. All right, nearly back. Got plenty of time. The group in front of us is really slow, so my phone is able to charge and whatnot. Had a drive that was supposed to go out of bounds, somehow miraculously didn't. Left me, I don't know, 60 yards to the hole. Put it about 5 feet away. This is on 11. And I put it in for birdie finally. Last hole, shanked my first shot. Then I didn't put it far enough on the green for my second. Alright, we're hole 16, par 5. I skipped 14. The group in front of me is playing so freaking slow, so I just skipped it. Last hole, had a pretty good drive. Not a great second shot. Third shot, put it on the green. Pretty close. Tapped it in. See how this goes. I've been going left with my drives lately. Not that one though. That's a beauty. Alright, let's get up and down and get a freaking eagle on the card. Alright. So we are, crap, I actually forgot to check how far from the hole we were. We are 184 to the hole. Gonna use 8-iron. See if we can get it close. 8-iron's been good to me today. Great if it could be good one more time. I haven't really given myself a ton of birdie looks outside of the actual birdie I got. Oh, that was so bad. I freaking brought my club back and hit the ground a bunch. That was bad. Well, no eagle. We'll try for bird. Maybe you can see it, maybe you can't. We're about 30 yards to the hole, right side. Go left. That's not bad. We got a birdie look. Let's see if we can get this back. All right, you can see the ball. Hey, we got an entire hole recorded. It's been a minute. Alright, hole 17. Let's see if we can finish strong. I cannot tell what's going on with these guys. That's such a freaking bomb drive. I don't even know where that landed. Alright, I kind of fucked up. I've never hit the drive that far on 17, and that was from the blues. I'm like 30 yards from the hole. I've never gotten past the cart path, which is over there. Now I'm here. I feel a little bad. Didn't mean to hit into the guys in front of me. Let's see what we can do on this hole. That ain't bad. Try to finish her up. Kids having a round. It's crazy. Okay, hole 18. History was just made. I was just saying this like last week. I have never in my life hit back-to-back birdies, and it just happened. And I feel like such a fucking idiot about it because I'm golfing by myself. And even though I've got the camera out here, and that's like a little bit of a saving grace, especially the last two holes where I actually got footage of the entire thing. It still feels not right because A, I'm golfing by myself. You can alter video footage. And B, I had to skip a hole because the people in front of me were being so freaking slow. There's a guy in khaki shorts and a cowboy hat. And he was probably 70 years old, 5'8", pushing 300. He's wearing one of those long sleeve fisherman shirts that was blue, and it was pretty much like dark blue except for like right here. That was it. The only part that wasn't light blue. It was still light blue. But anyway, no regrets. I think I gave myself a bogey on that hole just to be fair. We'll have to check. But I think that that's fair. I might go back and play it, just kind of see. But it's kind of on the other side of the course, hole 14 I think it was. So I don't know if it's worth it. You know, nobody's gonna call this an official round because I'm out here dicking around by myself. But regardless of what I got on that hole, even if I got like a freaking 10 on that hole, this would be like my lowest round ever. So anyway, let's keep the good vibes rolling. See what we can put in the fairway here. Hit 2 back-to-back really good drives, and I'd like to make it 3 to close out the round. actually a very bad drive. Went into the trees on the left, so we'll see. Alright, I can't really see this, but that was a really bad drive. I am 200 from the hole. We're gonna have to try to get lucky here to save par. Gotta like get it under this tree branch in front of me too, because I don't think I can get over it. On the downhill line. Alright, maybe I got lucky, but it looked like it was heading for the bunker. We shall see. Falling apart on the last hole. Alright, we are running on fumes right now. Just had to sit here with ice on my phone for about 3 minutes in order to get this thing to play again. Overheating like crazy. But I'm not gonna zoom in, we'll just see how I do. From here, not saving par. Here we go. That's a bummer, but honestly, I'm good with the 2-putt there, and that is a heck of a round for your boy.